An elite operative wakes up in a strange new era. Her nagging father keeps pushing her to cook. She snaps and tosses him across the room. Her brother, watching, is completely stunned. He rushes forward to fight for his father. Little does he know, she is not who she was. She quickly beats the arrogant boy to a pulp. Then she looks out at the day and sighs. Life without zombies is truly wonderful. The stubborn pair still tries to challenge her. The outcome is exactly as you would expect. They both suffer a truly miserable fate. The brother, beaten, begs for his life. She pats her stomach and says she is hungry. The brother, never a cook, rushes to the stove. The father, fawning, runs to heat her bath. It is finally time to sit down and eat. The pair tremble like birds at the sight of her. They dare not show even a hint of delay. She sits down, and only then do they dare. The survivor sees fresh food for the first time. She starts devouring everything in sight. She gulps down every single noodle on the table. Then she finally adds one last thing. I am still hungry. Seeing the queen isn't full yet. The two men dare not stall. Younger brother offers to fetch more, but recalls there's nothing left. Regretfully admits that last bowl was their final bit of food. Dad tells him to try uncle's. She realizes how poor they are. Furious, she smashes the table. Then makes a major decision. Starting tomorrow, we're going out to rob. I'll handle the killing. The two of you handle the looting. Dad nearly wets himself. Thinks she's surely lost it. Plans to take her to a doctor, but she refuses to go. Dad tries to coax her gently. Says they needn't steal for food. Just go beg at uncle's place. Their reputation is rotten anyway. But she insists on independence. Then suggests another plan. Suggesting if robbery fails, try an assassination. Where's your killer's guild? Trading in illegal arms. My daughter's words grow bolder still. Scared dad shuts the doors tight. The brother watches his rebellious sister. The guild teaches her the law, telling her those deeds are strictly forbidden. This woman who only knows pillage is troubled. She doesn't know how to fill her belly. The woman's stern look terrifies Dad again. He anxiously asks what she intends to do. She says she only wants some meat. Dad breathes a sigh of relief. He says meat is easy. He'll go hunting on the mountain tomorrow. She'll have meat to eat every day. Hunting isn't against the law. Then what is? Right here at the village edge. We bring back small game we catch. No one cares about that. Dad says hunting is perfectly legal. And selling the surplus makes good money. So she decides to get rich by hunting, guiding these two to the peak of success. To his shock, Dad spent all next day counting cash. She bagged a whole sack of game in one morning. Selling it brought her $62. Dad realized his girl became a gem after that fall. Even if she's still a bit touched in the head, her raw strength is just insane. A single rock can drop a wild hair. Dad headed back happily to cook her some meat. But a brute grabbed him by the collar. The local warlord showed his face, demanding protection money from them, threatening to beat them senseless if they refuse. Little did he know he'd picked the wrong fight. Go tell your boss back there. We're just trying to get by. If he turns a blind eye to us, then I won't cause trouble. But if he's too thick to listen, and wants to push his luck, I'll gladly take time to school him. Hey, third. Let's go. Fine. The warlord ignored her warning completely. He ordered his man to teach the women a lesson. The result was predictable. His man and he himself were all beaten by the woman. She slammed her foot onto Jiba, ordering the thugs to bring their boss here, or she would crush his skull. Jiba sent men to fetch the boss, then fawned over her and her father with ice pops, trying to probe their backgrounds. But they were just simple villagers. The black market boss finally arrived. She stood up to negotiate with him. Let's stop beating around the bush. We are just trying to make a living. We have no grudge against you. But if you insist on a fight, I don't mind at all. The boss was a pragmatic man. He instantly waived her protection fee. But her strength made him suspicious. He thought she was a rival's plant. She seemed to read his mind. She claimed she just hunts to survive, and told him not to overthink it. To ease the boss's mind, she offered him all her future kills, provided he pays the market rate. The boss was finally convinced, and agreed to work with her at once. She headed home with her old man. He felt prouder than he'd ever been. It felt so good. Don't you worry, my son. With me around, no one will look down on you. Is that how you talk to me? But I am your father. Who's the father here, really? Come on. Who's the boss? He ignored her lack of respect. She grew annoyed at his slow pace, and shoved him to the back, insisting on riding herself. He fussed and fumed, afraid she'd wreck his precious bike, not knowing she's flown tanks and jets. After he finally settled on the back, just took off. After Dad survived that wild ride, she got home to find her brother slacking off. She gave him a piece of her mind. Dad didn't dare step in. He snuck outside instead, pretending not to hear his son's cries. He figured she'd be running the house from now on. The next day, they went fishing, in a river where no one ever caught a thing. The villagers laughed at her, but she proved them all wrong. She hauled in a massive catch. sold it for a tidy sum, and took him to the market to shop. The locals mocked him for being broke. She pulled out a wad of cash, told him to buy whatever he wanted. He finally held his head high. He rushed inside the shop, demanding 10 pounds of candy and pork. Sis. In my whole life, I've never been envied like this. I've made up my mind. When you go to the city, I'm coming with you. I'm determined to be a jiabao man. One more word and see what you get. Sis, where are you going? Winter melon fruit.
Open the Simi TV app and watch the full series now.